Oh. Welcome to the Recover Your Joy podcast, where we don't sugarcoat healing, where we tell the truth, and where we remember who we are, one choice at a time. Today, we're calling bullshit. The first lie, the one we tell ourselves. When I think about trauma and recovery, one of the biggest patterns I see is this: lying, not just to others, but to ourselves. This is the last time, never again. Heck, I even wrote about that. It was one of the first chapters in my memoir, Choose Joy, A Survivor's Guide for Hope. And when I look back now, I see the patterns. I see the loops. I see the moments where I knew better. But I wasn't ready to do better. And when shame shows up, when the blame game starts, that's not failure. That's awareness. That's healing still in motion. There's the calling and the fear. I didn't run toward healing, I ran from it. Ayahuasca was first whispered to me back in 2011 after Emily passed. It came quietly through spirit, through conversations I just happened to overhear, and then it kept showing up again and again and again. But I was afraid of a bad trip. Yeah, put that in quotes, because I've already lived through enough bad trips in my life. But recently, I answered the call. I sat with grandmother Aya. I experienced happy. I stepped into something sacred, and it didn't break me. It softened me. It changed me. And I'll share more about that in another episode. Calling bullshit. Let me ask you something. If your thoughts were being broadcast out loud, would you be proud? For a long time, my answer was no. Today, my answer is yes. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the last 2 weeks. The last month. Yep. The last few months. Because they've been pivotal. Not perfect, but intentional. The comfort trap. Let's get real. Where are you using short-term gratification? Food? Alcohol? Shopping? Scrolling? Avoidance? I still catch myself, but here's the shift. 1% better every day. That compounds, that changes everything. See, there's the lies of, I don't have time. This is a big one. I don't have time. No, you're not making it a priority. That's the truth. Because if it mattered enough, you would find a way. So let me ask you, what are you doing from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep? Where are you leaking time? Who are you giving hours to? that aren't changing anything. What would happen if you took time back? Took back that time. See, there's the lie of I'll start later. I'll start when things calm down. No, you won't. Because life doesn't calm down, it evolves, it shifts. Sometimes it gets louder. There is no perfect moment, there is only now. See, there's the lie of I need motivation. I just need more motivation. No, you need discipline. You need truth. You need to do the thing, especially when you don't feel like it. Because growth lives in discomfort. Think about your life. When did you grow the most? When things were easy or when things were hard? You had no choice but to rise. Yeah, the wake up call. Here's the real question. Where are you tolerating bullshit in your life? Where are you suppressing yourself, overgiving, not being heard, not putting yourself first? Because that builds resentment. That disconnects you from yourself, and eventually you snap. See, there's the truth shift. So what if you stopped? What if you made yourself a priority, asked for help, let go of what drains you, took your time back, honored how you feel? What would your life look like? Okay, I got an assignment for you. I want you to sit with this and answer honestly. What lie am I telling myself right now? What am I avoiding? What am I not? Where am I not making myself a priority? And here's the rule. The question you don't want to answer is the one you need to answer the most. So I'm going to go back. What lie am I telling myself right now? What am I avoiding? What am I not making myself a priority? Did one of them make you kind of like, well, that's the one you need to answer the most. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to take up space. You deserve a life that feels yours. And that starts by telling yourself the truth. It hits you. If this hits you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Send it to a friend. Start the conversation, because healing doesn't happen in silence. It happens in truth. I'm Nance, and this is Recover Your Joy. Thanks for tuning in.